Alright, I think we are online. Hold on a second. Oh man, whoa, wait. I completely forgot to change title and thumbnail. Whoopsie. More Springtrap in Dead by Daylight. FNAF chapter. Oh, that's better. Alright, hello. We're back with the Dead by Daylight FNAF chapter as we play as and against the animatronic Springtrap. We streamed for a couple of hours on release day, on Tuesday, where we had a lot of fun together. It was really enjoyable. And I've already played him a lot again since, offline yesterday and a bit earlier today. Queue times are still a little bit really not that good, but it's honestly acceptable, or at least it could be worse. Yeah, it's like whatever, 4 or 5 minutes or so. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I did say also that we want to start Silent Hill 2 remake on stream here soon, which I said would either be today or over the weekend. We're doing it over the weekend now. I don't feel ready yet. Kind of still want to prepare some stuff first before we go ahead with that. Again, the idea is to stream the game in who knows how long we're going to take. Apparently it's like 20 hours long, so whatever, maybe 5 streams or something. We'll see how long we take. And then later on I will upload that playthrough in shorter episodes on the channel. So those people who want to see the whole thing, the unedited stuff, they can check the VODs over in the live page, or they wait for the edited videos. I have now also requested, or better said, applied to the DBD creator program on their website, where you need to have at least 10,000 followers on your main page, which you now have reached recently. And I would love to make DBD more of a core of this channel with very frequent streams and occasional videos 2-3 or so per month, right? If we can make that happen, and if I maybe actually get into the creator program, that would be incredible. Just alone being in it would be insane, right? Because you don't earn anything extra from it, but just like the prestige of it is super cool, you know what I mean? I think that's a very cool thing. And wow, that was honestly not that bad. I still need to change the thumbnail, which I'll do after this game. I don't want to have the same thumbnails from Wednesday, but still, that is super acceptable. And that speed was totally fine. How long have we been online for? Couple of moments, like 3 minutes. I waited 1 additional minute before that. That's totally okay. I do want to play a bit of Balatro in queue time, so you know, maybe we can make that happen. By the way, can you see this on screen? I wonder. I want to check if that can be seen on screen. No, it doesn't look like it. I have a super cool little Steam engine app thingy called Bongo Cat, which like kind of counts your, well, every single click with your mouse or whatever you do on your PC. And it's just a fun little thing to have going by nearby. I have it online for 300 plus hours with over 357,000 clicks over, I don't even know. Would have been cute to kind of have that on screen as well. Maybe I can make that happen in OBS after this game. We'll see. But alright. Let's get into a game. I'm super excited. We will also be having the anniversary event starting next week, which is going to be super great. We'll definitely be streaming that as well. And kind of this like frequency, like streaming every 2 days, if I can make that happen going forward, it would be so good. You know what I mean? I think I talked about it where it's like stream break, stream break, stream break. If I can make that work alongside videos, I feel like that would be super cool. Obviously that would mean DBD other game, DBD other game, you know, so that we like make DBD the mainstream multiplayer game, and then the other games we then just go ahead and play other stuff, you know.
None of you stand a chance.
I've been playing so much Auto Haven though, even without like map of rings anymore, but it's okay. We have the add-on that any pallet when we get out of the door, ooh, gets blocked. Nasty start. Wow, that was a crazy start, holy moly. When we get out of the door, and we basically have Hex Blood Flavor. So you kind of like completely get a free perk with your add-on, which is super nice. Whoa, you guys don't make a mistake here. I'm going for Lara. We don't want to tunnel the Nicholas too much. By the way, what's crazy is that apparently, because of this new system that's been going around, it's so that going forward, or like because of the new changes, people that like got killed too quickly early on, that was bad. Oh, this one wasn't as progressive as I thought it would be. Ah, that's fine. People got killed so fast in the beginning of the game that behavior like kind of said, oh wow, you're getting yourself killed on purpose or something, we're punishing you for it. These people just like play the game, get tunneled out super fast, and then boom, they just die. Well. Nice. I got the hide in there now. I really understand the hide. That is a shot that I wouldn't have made like on release day, but I knew that would work. Still though, crazy that they got 2 gens finished already. Oh, and Nicholas is using plot twist. Maybe he's doing his archive? Oh my god, what the fuck was that? That was super odd. Okay, that means though I know nobody else is around here. You gotta use that pallet now. There's no way you don't use Shack Pallet. Oh well.
Lay there and suffer.
I take it. Good ground once again. Big value because he might have actually would have made it there, huh? He might have actually made that. Otherwise. Oh, that was a mistake, guys. I should have run away with me nearby so clearly. Oh, that was well played from him. Very good. I mean, that was silly. Could have just kept moving to a check. I didn't want to use my coup de grace stacks, so I did it close by like that. KK, we're doing good damage. Springtrap is really good at applying a lot of pressure in a short amount of time. There's already been a lot of very interesting takes in regards to his balancing. For some people, he's super broken. Some people think he's B tier at best. I've been having fun. And that's kind of all that matters, right? I haven't been dominating every game or anything, but like I've been doing well at it, and I think that's like what matters the most. Ooh, nasty. Whoops. I don't even want to go for him because I know he's gonna have decisive, but oh, that was foolish. Just move out of range, or like just move out of my sight. Why would you push the pallet down? I wouldn't have gotten him otherwise. Oh my god, that Dwight is so brazenly.
Goodbye.
Again, I know that he has a decisive strike. He stays on the ground. They're kind of losing the game right now as we speak. I know he has decisive strike. If I pick him up right now, He's gotta just, you know. Oh, he grabbed himself up anyways. That's okay. Okay, that means he's not unbreakable anymore. And he's still gonna have the size of 4 afterwards. Good to know. Oh, can I finally get one? Nice! This is the first one I got. And he's down. Wow. Well, Nicholas. Sorry about that. You need to get 15 of those for an achievement, which is honestly super, super difficult. 15 is so difficult because, oh god, what was that? I just want to get undetectable. Catch maybe someone off guard here. Yeah, I see her. He had no idea where that was coming from. Oh man. Oh, Steve. Yeah, whatever, guys. Do it. I could have just waited there for a couple more moments. But let's maybe give them a bit of a... Let's extend the game a little bit further, shall we? Why not? That was so nasty though. The way specifically get the undetectable only to, you know, literally only to surprise him like that. Massive coup de grace. Wouldn't have made it otherwise. Yeah, I mean, that game kind of fell apart pretty quickly, didn't it? They had a super good start. Wow, okay. They had a good start, they got 2 gens pretty quickly, and then... yeah.
Wait there.
Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, come on, hit me with your decisive strike. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I wonder if he had it in. But yeah, then I just kind of got a lot of stuff done pretty quickly. But they kind of also just... I don't know. They really fell apart there for a moment. Or pretty quickly. It looked good, and then it just all piled up together, and yeah. The map is so big, they could have just continued spreading out, but like all stayed in the same place. And that made it quite easy. Wow, how quick was that game? That was super quick. But yeah, catching survivors in the security room was actually not that easy. You like really need to time it well or just guess it right. Bug killer. The audio? Is the audio still bugged? Is the audio still bugged? I don't know. Oh, so yep, he did have DS, he did have Unbreakable. You win for book. No hit on rock. Oh, I mean... no, that is legit. That is a hitbox. I thought you meant that the audio or something about the hit above the rock was completely legit. That is just a hitbox, how it works. The X is bugged. Ow. Yeah, but I'm not Huntress. Yeah, I know that the audio is bugged, but the thing with the axe is intended. Like, that is a super cool thing where it's similar to Huntress, but actually different. The way you throw the axe and the way it like glides over objects, that's very different to how the Huntress hatchet works. And that's what makes it so different and exciting. You know what I mean? Like that hit on her above the rock, I was like, yeah, I knew exactly that it was gonna work because... I mean, yeah, but this is also the thing. You are a little bit invisible when you get out of the door, that is true. You still can see though when Springtrap gets out of the door. You need to keep track of the lock on the door. You can actually see when Springtrap jumps through it, you know? So that is like your counterplay in that moment. Again, though, I know that SPRINGTRAP isn't fully optimized yet when it comes to all of that stuff. And I'm honestly worried that they kind of will nerf him too deep into the ground. Right now, I feel like he's at a very good spot where he's reasonably strong, not too weak, but also like not as oppressive as Nurse, Light, Odie, you know. I think that's a reasonable take to have, and I fear that they might go too hard on him sooner or later. Okay, let's quickly change the thumbnail. I don't want to have the same one as before. Or like the same one as the first one. I just kind of want to have different ones every stream. Taking a lot of fun screenshots. I should find one here. Yeah, this one from Ormid is super cool. Hold on. Man, I already played against SPRINGTRAP. Did we play against SPRINGTRAP on stream? I don't think I did. Super cool skin. I think I will get that one maybe at the end of the month when I'm a bit more better on the financial front again. I will be getting my YouTube check over the weekend, which is super exciting. The thing about my live stream thumbnails is that I kind of have like the live button fully. Oh wait, I can just do that, right? Yeah, never mind. That I have like the live thingy in the top right corner, so I kind of can't put myself fully into the right side like I usually do, but I can just like put the live thing above my head a bit. You know, that also works completely. Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, that works. It's not super pretty, but it's like okay. Hold on. And I also want to add, because after this game, when we are on queue again, we'll be playing some Balatro on queue in the meantime, while we wait. It's kind of going to be my thing, playing like auto battlers, or like stuff like Balatro, backpack battle, stuff like that, as we wait, depending on how long the queue time is. Obviously, when we play Survivor, we're not gonna need it. We can say you just don't have to wait as long as you do with SPRINGTRAP, or like the killer role in general at the moment. But I think that's a very fun compromise. The question is, where do I put it? Here, maybe? Do I even need the Five Nights at Freddy logos on the thumbnail? Maybe here? I mean, you can't see it right now, you will see it later on. Man, thumbnail editing is such a... it's such a art form in itself. I've been always doing it myself. I have actually had some people write me or like text me on my DMs on Twitter or something about like, hey, you want me to make your thumbnails and everything? And on the one end, that sounds like a cool idea, but on the other end, it is expensive. And I do want to pay people the money they deserve for their good work. And I don't really am in the position where I can, like, you know, get myself editors or something. Even though, like, that honestly would maybe make things a whole lot easier, getting myself an editor. Because again, one of my biggest gripes, or like, do you say gripes? One of my biggest issues remains, I really struggle still with like editing a lot of videos, because as a person with lower attention span and just, you know, being distracted quickly, editing videos together can be such a chore. You're like excited for it and you really want to get to the end result, but you then just come to that point where you know, just kind of become overwhelmed mentally with the things you have to do. And editing is super stressful and there's so much to always look out for, right? So if I would actually be able to let someone else do that for me, that would be great. Even though there's obviously the question, do I really want that ultimately? Can these people really embody my vision as much as I would want to? especially because going forward, the editing I do is like not gameplay editing, like, you know, multiplayer editing like Call of Duty or whatever, or Fortnite, but like story editing, where I like also write a script and do narrative stuff and whatever. And also obviously the money aspect. Yeah. Because trust me, from what I've heard, editors, thumbnail makers, they're not cheap. And again, I'm always the kind of person that really wants to pay people the good money. The thing is, I've also not someone that pirates whatsoever. You know, like when it comes to video games or something. A game I've been wanting to play is The Last of Us Part 2 on PC, and I haven't really gotten around to it yet, despite it being out since April, because I currently just can't afford it. A couple of months ago I could have, but at the moment with installment payments and other stuff, it's just a bit nah. And there's definitely easy ways to go, like, hey, just, you know, get it from, like, just take it from somewhere. I think there's like several websites for Steam games for that. But I'm like, I don't know, I kind of want to own it, or, you know, own it these days is also not really a thing anymore, I guess, from what I've heard. But I don't know, just kind of always feel a bit mad about it. The games I want to play, I kind of want to own them on Steam, or like have them on Steam or whatever. Just always feels a bit better, and also just in general, it just feels a bit nicer. Even though I must say there's definitely some studios that you would rather want to support than others. Like in this case, Balatro as example, incredible game, huge fan of it, happy that I bought it. Or like Backpack Battles, which I've been playing for a while now, which now finally had its full release. And I've already played like over 1.5 years ago when it was still very, very early into development and everything. And then you have The Last of Us Part 2 from Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog, incredible devs, right? But then you look at like, what's his name? The writer. Was it the CEO? Neil Druckmann, who is a bit, you know, has some problematic tendencies where you're like, well, when it comes to that studio, I wouldn't mind it as much, but it's still the devs, right? I kind of also still want to support the devs, right? And the best way to support devs is by buying the games, you know? One thing that I have done, and I don't feel bad about saying that, but one thing I have done is like get like keys that are just a bit cheaper in general, right? MMOGA is a website that does that as example, where you still buy the game to a specific price, but it's like not full price, where like still like where it's basically this was the price at some point on a sale and just kind of getting it now even though the game is on sale, you know? I honestly don't know 100% how fully the things work there, where they get the keys from, if devs actually do end up getting some. What? Huh? Wait, are the cakes already in it? That's the new one. I thought the event starts next week. Huh? Wait, so those are hackers? But they're from PlayStation. Okay. I'm a bit... I don't know what to think about this. A part of me isn't sure if I should play this game or not. Because those items are not supposed to be in the game yet. Yeah, this looks very fishy. Yeah, that looked like a speed buff. Yeah, honestly, this is too fishy for me. No. Yeah, nah, this is fishy. The droids are hacking. Those droids are super, super fishy. Extremely fishy. The bill, I can tell. Probably not, but like the droids are very, very fishy. From the anniversary items, which are not yet in the game, to their movement here. That was super... Oh, wait, what? That was super, super questionable. Hey, Keith! Good to see you. I'll be having a wonderful time. Yeah, that was... Nah. Nah. That should have been a hit on Dwight on the pallet, but he kind of just barely made it. And that in combination with having the offering already is super, super questionable. Like here, leaks DBD. Apparently hackers have found out how to dig this offering out before the anniversary starts. Like that just confirms that they're hackers, you know. 5 minutes lock matchmaking, whatever. That means we're gonna have to wait like 10 minutes or so. That's unfortunate. Yeah, from the outfits to the jester outfits to the way they were moving around to the instant head-on out of the locker. That, yeah. And like I mentioned, the fact that they already have the fact that they already have the anniversary item, which isn't even in the blood web yet up until next week. Nah, I'm not playing that game. I mean, I just kind of want to check. Maybe it's popping up for me, but I doubt it. But again, look at how nice this is. Over 800,000 blood points, and I spent them with a couple of clicks. Again, how it took them 9 years to make this a thing is beyond me. How much time you could have saved over these years. How much time people like Odds or other plays with like 10,000 of hours had to spend doing blood points. That's ridiculous. Okay. I kind of wanted to put Balatro into the title as well, but I feel like my title is already at the maximum. My title right now is live. Most SPRINGTRAP by daylight, DBD FNAF chapter playing Aspers against Animatronic. That's literally 100 characters. I literally can't fit Balatro in there anymore. God damn it. What could I change? I mean, Balatro and Q are so many characters though. I can throw out that playing as plus against the animatronic. I mean, when I have DBD FNAF chapter plus more SPRINGTRAP and that by daylight in my title, that people should know that. Balatro in Kilo Q. I think I definitely want to stream a bit of Balatro at some point as well. Not gonna lie. Even though Balatro and Backpack Battle and stuff like that are definitely more games that you play like here and there in between. For me, those aren't the kind of games that you like. Oh, hold on. Those aren't the kind of games that you like, or for me personally at least, that I end up like playing for 2-3 hours or something. You know what I mean? Those are the kind of games where I'm like, I feel like playing it right now. And maybe I play 1 or 2 rounds and then, you know, which might be like just a couple minutes, you know. Let me do for the ambience, because I actually have the audio off in Balatro anyways, without the music I'm playing. I've been doing a bit of stuff in here though already. I got 1 gold stake already in the checker deck. Yeah, checker deck with flush free. Still took a while though. Beyond that, before that, my most progress deck was the blue one. And other than that, yeah, some decks I haven't played at all yet. I haven't played the painted deck, plasma deck, static deck. But it's a good idea. It's an idea I had like I think for the 2v8 stream. Or when was it the first time I did that? When was the first time I had that idea? When did I even stream DBD the last time? Again, I streamed like the first time I streamed on this YouTube channel was back in March, and then we did it quite frequently. And then unfortunately in April things were a bit unfortunate. My bunny got sick, and then I had to put him to sleep a bit later. So you know, then it took a while. Now after 2 months, we're back at it. And I like really want to be more frequently with it. And again, the fact that I like spend 1 year streaming, but not on YouTube, but instead over on Twitch, that was just super silly. You know, looking back, and it was just really not smart. It was just really not smart. Like again, the idea of having both kind of work for you, having a good audience on Twitch and on YouTube sounded very attractive, but it just didn't end up working as I wanted to. And now I'm just streaming on YouTube, and it just makes much more sense. Yeah, I don't know which one we want to play. Or we can do a challenge run. I have nearly all of them here too. Oh wow, that's nasty. So yeah, this one is kind of fun because you kind of need to get a super good. You need to get a good early game. Once anti-fort is done, you can no longer buy any additional jokers. You need to get a good early game. Let's do this one. This sounds fun. Even though I kind of always... The thing is, and that's something I really needed to do a lot there as well, for the gold stake. You need to get good early ones like this one, like the polychrome tag. Small blind is fine, whatever. But like getting a polychrome tag or a negative one at some point later just becomes so important. It is kind of very luck dependent in the end for, you know, for some of the higher stakes. Beautiful. It's not gonna be enough though, but it's fine. Let's go flush. Oh wow, that's annoying. That should be enough though. Yep. I gotta be honest, playing anything but flush is still kind of weird, because it's just the easiest thing to go for most of the time, right? Oh, we could be playing for 2 pair. Yeah, maybe. Like 2 pair and flush are like the easiest, you know. Just always kind of always work. Okay, so we got those 2. Okay. The hook is kind of annoying here because it's just going to discard my stick card. Whatever, let's do this first. That's good that those 2 stayed. Kind of to try to stack it a bit. That's unfortunate. Now we can just... Could have tried to get for another 2 pair to stack this, but I think it's fine. Ooh, that is perfect. As you can see, I already have a blue stake on that because this one is actually super good. Can't believe I got to get back into queue. This one is really good, especially when you play stuff like high card or pair or 2 pair. That is really nice. Those are both also pretty good. I skipped this one, but go for this one. That's bad. It's really bad. That's fine. Good stuff. I should maybe put this elsewhere. I don't know, here? Yeah, that seems good. Again, don't forget though, I need to sell it rather soon because it's eternal. After the 4th stake. Sure. Always good. The fact that I have this is crazy. The one... Okay, maybe I should actually. William screaming into my ear the entire time is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just put on the Balatro audio, I guess. Why not? I just don't know if it works. Do you hear the Balatro audio? I don't think you do. This is so annoying with I don't know if it's on OBS's part or on Steam's or maybe even just my computer, but it feels like anytime I use like oh, never mind. Okay, this somewhat worked. Fine. I just had to like re-add the audio entirely. But alright. But yeah, the way I got gold stake with the checker deck was the red cards plus the burn joker, I think was the name. And with the God, what was it even? Triple mode or something? Or the one where you kind of get like I don't remember entirely, but I only had 3 jokers at the end. Which is crazy, I did it with a 3 joker combo. The stencil one. Where you know, get a X amount of mold for the amount of 3 joker slots you had. So just had red card with like some bonus on it and like plus 50 mold, and yeah, I don't know. The fact that that ended up working really surprised me, but there you go sometimes. I don't even need the X3 right now. Or yet. Ooh. Both are really good. X15 is pretty nice, but I take this one. Man, the Balatro theme is such a banger though. Let's be honest, man. Such a good song. So good. Like, I don't know, I want to keep those 2, but the other 3 can still be replaced. I've never liked Campfire, man. This is such an odd joker. I don't want to go for red card either, though. Okay, let's do this. Sell this one and try our luck with Judgment. I mean, this works with spare trousers if you get a full house, but meh. Meh. I could try this, honestly. Yeah, let's try our luck. Maybe we can get something good out of this. Yeah. The fact that I've only used Hanging Shadow on white is crazy so far. Because it's like easily one of the best jokers to have in the combo with the face cards. But yeah, I mean, this is a clear one, right? Go on, we pick you two. That seems like a no-brainer. What do I got? A spade. Can't get rid of this one yet. Do I even have? Will I even make it with just this? Ah, it's just good. I think it should be enough. Ooh, Diet Cola, not bad. Telescope is also nice to have. Let's do this, honestly. Because we don't have much time anymore anyways. We get this. Celestial Pack to get the Uranus. Jupiter, sure. get ourselves a double tag for good measure. I mean, sure. Okay. That's very lucky. Now the thing is we just gotta get them destroyed somehow. Like, I remember the times when I'm like, who needs that, you know, hanged man card? Who needs that? Who wants to destroy their own cards? And then I ran to this show and I'm like, okay, I see it. I see the idea. I don't know, let's throw in a flush for good measure. It's enough even. It's always good to have like a bit of a second option, basically. Almost Celestial Pangs, it's super nice. I mean, yeah, one more shot with potential to... But honestly, this hand seems super good. No complaints from me. No complaints from me here. I mean, right now Kanio's just a little bit useless, you know? So maybe if I now do get a good one, it would be smart to say, you know what, just sell him for 10 and just get a better one. But it doesn't look like it. Oh, we got a game. Acrobat is actually super good, but I don't know. All right. Hopefully no cheaters now. What I just found weird was that the cheaters were on console, apparently. At least like they had this world symbol thingy going on, but I guess it's just maybe another indicator. What? I cannot see. Wait, what? What the hell could it be? I can't see their offerings. If it was a map offering, I would have seen it. So, is it the branch, the tree thingy that like makes the distance from hook to hook a bit further? That would be annoying. Nice, Ormond. I love Ormond, honestly, because it's like a bright map where I can see. So refreshing in comparison to the dark, mushy Auto Havens and Macmillans and... yeah. Dude. No one in here, alright. Main building, maybe? Should be here. Oh, that is nasty. Ouch. Now that wasn't far enough in range is super unfortunate. I thought it was enough. Oh man. Whoops. I mean... you're going down, pal. I'm not sure if they had flashlights that try to push my face into the wall. The fact that they still managed to get a hook in the gen in the meantime is wild. Oh man, that was like really not bad. I found one pretty early. Okay, it wasn't the most cleanest chase, but like, Lord. That was a bit too far. I didn't expect the coup de grace. Such an incredible perk, man. Wait, what? Huh? Did he just disappear? Am I hallucinating? Did he just disappear right in front of me? Wait, what? And there's another gen already gone. That is so stupid, dude. Again, gen speeds are not balanced at the moment. They simply aren't. Oh, that was... Oh, I purposely made it a bit to the left, right, and it's still just a little right next to him. I mean, is he trying to get tunnel or something? Still have coup stacks. Nice. Patience is key. I've not seen Warner's Let's Play yet. Or the Waldo's Let's Play in German. Could it be? Because check quickly. Nothing here. Might catch someone off guard if they try to go for that hook already. You're a bit too wide for that, my man. Oh, that was actually not even dead. Oh, if that would have hit, man. Oh, that would have been so yummy. Unfortunate. This is the fun thing about this killer, though. You want to really go for those trick shots because they are super fun to make. Oh, man. Wait, though. Those hooks are horrible. I think they really did bring those branches. Because those hooks seem atrocious, dude. This hook placement is atrocious. Wow. Jesus Christ, dude. I feel like I'm doing so well with chases. And it just doesn't matter. Dude, gen speed is broken. You cannot tell me. How are nearly 4 gens already done? From what? How? Like, it feels the same way when I play Survivor, you know what I mean? Some games are just over, like you blink and they're done. Like they're gonna finish the gen on the side right now. I mean, yeah, okay, that was a bit silly. Like, cool, I've hooked every person in the game now. I'm a very fair killer. What does it bring me? I have no pressure now. And they have 4 gens done. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, look. I'm sorry. You can't tell me this is balanced, man. I really haven't done much wrong this game. Like, yes, again, the chases weren't perfect or anything, but like... The games are over so fast these days because, yeah, you see. Gens are just over too quickly. Yes, dead art. Didn't even realize. Oh well. I mean, yeah, I haven't been able to use my pop ones because I guess I just couldn't find the gens and what they were working on in time. Like, anytime I finish a chase and was about to like go ahead and go to a gen somewhere, boom, immediately they just get me from somewhere. Or just get another one. Like, I feel I kind of need to tunnel them out right now. What other option do I have if I want to create any kind of pressure in this game? Never mind, he's already fully healed. I mean, the gen layout is kind of fine. Could be much worse, but... That is what I needed. Oh, that is perfect. And with coup de grace, there should be no worries. I wouldn't make that without coup de grace. Coup de grace, my beloved. Absolute game changer. Coup de grace, my beloved. Making the impossible possible. One gen at a time. Okay, maybe we could have just teleported over there, but it's fine. Okay, you here. Weapon boosted to our advantage. You need to drop the pal now. The thing is, how fine is this? For all I know, they're sitting as 2 on the gen in main building right now. Of course they do. All I can do now is defend. Eddie's pretty good at that. That's our best to defend. Greetings! Oh, and Steve, you also want to join the party? Let's go! It's honestly kind of a jump scare for the killer as well, because I did not expect to run into her right now. Oh, that is so good. Oh, I'm so smart. 9,000 IQ. Oh, I'm so good at this game, man. I'm so good at this game. I am so good at this game. Hold on. Okay, not again. I am such a good player. Wow. If I were in Twitch, I would have said clip it, but...
Exquisite.
Damn. Honestly, this is video worthy. Like, this is such an insane comeback. They finished 4 gens within like such a short amount of time. And within like 3 minutes, look where we are. Game over. Wow. I really want to know what those add-ons are, by the way. I mean, obviously super lucky that the the mech ended up on my, or like in my arms. Going for the security door in a moment. Kind of foolish, honestly, because she needs to expect at that moment that I like want to quickly teleport there. But again, that play with the what? That play with the exit at the locker was just so incredible, dude. Wow. Weird bug. Really appreciate it. To be fair though, what on who did Nicholas use his power, or like his I don't even know the exact name, the Tori perk. Because he wasn't just one hook, but he traded hooks with someone. Did he trade hooks with her? She's going downstairs, by the way. I think I saw the crowd. No, okay. Another thing I'm going to do, another trick. Wait, we maybe don't even need it. Hold on. Oh, she healed. But where? Okay, I don't think she's going for the save. Another trick you can do is throw your X at one of the exit gates. So that then you can literally just wait and chill. And then firstly we need to find the hatch. A lot of possibilities. It's in the full corner, isn't it? Well, unlucky. Hola! What's up? Good to see you. The ceiling? What do you mean the ceiling? Jeez, where was it? My ceiling? What's up with my ceiling? I'd say something. Oh, it was really a check. Unlucky. Oh, man. Oh, next game. It was actually a check. That's unfortunate. Ah, she had a... Wait. Oh, never mind. You... I couldn't see it. Crazy. I only saw the Steve one. Wait, why did they? It's kind of nasty. Wait, what? They changed that? Wait, that's super nasty. Wait, it's honestly super unfair. Wait, that's honestly super unfair. Why is the survivor allowed to know where they put the hedge and not the killer? You know how insanely difficult that makes like archives sometimes, because there's just some archives where like, you know, if you need to get the 4K, you need to, and to ensure that they like don't escape her hatch, you only use a hatch opening so that you then can get it. You do. Good sports. Like, wait, that is honestly super stupid. The fact that it didn't see the map offering either is also super weird. Also, man, now I'm annoyed that this girl survived because she played freaking pipe. Ah, ew. I think that's a new addition with the recent update. They changed a lot with the recent update. Like, map offerings no longer actually guarantee or like have a high chance of bringing you somewhere. I think it's now only 20%. So the moment you bring a map offering, it makes the chance of getting to that realm like a 20% chance. Very good change. Super necessary, because it was just super frustrating to go to Eerie every game. But like this in return feels a bit unfair. Why am I not allowed to see that offering? That feels very... a bit problematic. Oh my god, I didn't see the first message. I only saw the like the ceiling. I only read the ceiling and I was like, huh? What do you mean the ceiling? I didn't even read the WhatsApp. Okay, we're back in queue though. That means we are going back to Balatro in the meantime, as we wait for a game of killer. Oh, okay, continue, right? Yeah. Jesus. Whoopsie. Yeah, Balatro is such a fun game. It took me a while to get on the train to it. When did I even play it for the first time? Let me check. Earn trading cards was in January, so that means I guess that's when I first played it. Like in January or something? Yeah, that kind of fits. Super fun game. It's just the perfect kind of game to like halfway between, like right now. Like I said, an only Balatro stream would probably be a bit too much, because I can kind of get bored of it also quickly, depending on how the runs go. But it's the kind of game that like is so perfect for in between. Like, I think it's available on mobile as well, and that's like perfect, because that's just so nice. Like all the Battler games in general, these kind of games are like in between are so cool. And again, nowadays, these days, these kind of games just always are very appreciated. Something for quick in between, like, hey, you want to play a bit before work or after work, you don't want to play something too crazy now, just calm down a bit. It's like, it's kind of a good game for my age, or just for older people in general, I'd say, you know? It's strategic, and you need your mouse for it. Games like that are just so necessary to exist, in my opinion. Because, funny enough, back then, in my youth, in my very young days, funnily enough. before I discovered Minecraft and League of Legends, I was a huge RTS player. I played Command & Conquer a lot, I played Stronghold Legends, like my life depended on it. How old was I back then? 11, 12, 13. Like, it's kind of crazy that my gaming history goes from a lot of Nintendo to a lot of Nintendo and RTS games to Nintendo and like League of Legends, Minecraft, whatever, and then just whatever as the years went by. It's just super funny. Again, we could go for Acrobat and Fucanio because we can't really make use of him much yet. But we can get, we gotta go for the, we gotta take the risk here. We can still make something happen with him later. Easy. Alright, now they're all eternal. We gotta roll with what we have. So let's do it again. We still have another double tag, which is kind of nice. Where's this one? Can we use it? Wait, this is what I'm wondering now. Would this still work with negative jokers? Would you get one? Could you get negative jokers still in here? I don't think so because it's 0, right? Like, I think that was kind of their idea behind this. Not 100% sure. Okay, let's go for some Arcana packs to maybe get some hanged, you know. We get the hanged devil. We don't. What do you think about... Where did I change the channels? When I'm on my other channel right now watching the stream nearby to have the chat open. But there is then always have the heart in the bottom right corner. That makes it difficult to read the whole message. Hold on. I still... The thing is, why don't I use my laptop for second screen actually, now that I think about it, rather than my phone? I'm too bored right now to get one. Or like too lazy for it. Now, what do you think? Oh, Inscription is Inscription is a game I actually have on my mind too. There was the game with like a bit of a dark atmosphere where you're like in a very dark environment and it was a bit spooky. I think I saw Oz play that at some point, if I'm not mistaken. Your Balatro. Yeah, I mean, like, mentioned we're in queue. Because, yeah, as you can see... Actually, you can't see right now because I'm not on the right scene for it, but... Killer Q's very iffy at the moment. Which is, again, super unfortunate, man. Like, I've talked about it in the last stream, that it wasn't like that when I started. Like, there was a time where there was bonus blood points for the killer side. I haven't seen that in a year. That you get bonus blood points for playing killer. It's a mystery these days. It's a myth. It's a theory. I kind of want to keep this 1 foot out round. I mean, we might actually make it already. 2 pair is so high already. Whatever. Oh, I didn't... Whoops. Someone didn't read the boss. Hold on, we can make that work though, right? We can surely make that work though. I mean, honestly, can I just go for this for high cards? Do we have a problem? Wait, I can also just go for regular pair. If If not, we can go for flush spades. If yeah, okay. It's always good to have like the world or the sun or something like in the back pocket, because you never know if you might need it to make a last minute flush happen. Okay, but we found a lobby. We found a lobby. By the way, is there a you know what option? A mute focus thingy option, so they don't always have to like turn back on the audio and everything. That would be kind of nice. Really? There was? Was it also for Survivor? Honestly, I think it's way more fun to try him out on the other maps, because I did play a couple of Survivor runs on the PTB. And I will be honest, the map isn't that exciting actually. Like the outer parts is super standard, and like the inner parts, yeah, sure, has FNAF themes, but like gameplay wise, it's like... Like, it has a nice aesthetic and some cool little Easter eggs, but ultimately to play, it's like, fine, you know? This is a cool map. A bit big, a bit open. Even though, actually, never mind, this is one of the worst main buildings in the game. If I gotta be honest. I played one game with you yesterday, like, the outer parts are super fun, but the main building with all those windows? Ridiculous. Do we catch someone off guard, maybe? Thought I heard footsteps. Ah, I did hear footsteps. I'm not deaf. Yeah, I'm not deaf. Nope. Ah, here you are. I knew I'm not deaf. Again, audio is so important in this game. I mentioned when playing Survivor because of the current audio bug with SPRINGTRAP. It's so important. Oh, you went up. I mean, yeah, look at that now. I already finished what I can't believe it, man. Oh, I thought you would 100% leave to the left. Whoops. Jesus. I'm lucky that I got that, actually. That was not a perfect chase whatsoever. Let's get you up here. Again, gen speed is just nasty at the moment. Like, I don't even remember, did they ever change actually something about the... What the hell, man? Why are they already 2 gens done again, dudes? I've barely gotten the chance to do anything this game, what? Fair trade. I think that's a fair trade. I bong you, you bong me. Can I catch someone here? Nope. Here maybe? What? Nah. Nah. I was gone for half a second. Hold on. I might be healing though. That is crazy. I kind of have to tell him now already. Oh, never mind you. Console player. That Kate is 1000% a console player. The classic. Behavior is just bullies when it comes to that. Placing the... Placing the lockers right next to the windows, which has the exact same, you know. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, isn't it the same on PC too? I think I've done the same thing on... Dead by Daylight has crashed. Our apologies for crashing amidst your killing surviving spree. Please provide us with details so that we may fix the issue. Yep. Behavior saw me tunneling and immediately just had to do something about it. Man, that is so unfortunate. It's been months since I've had one like that, but like that's still super... Oh man, that is annoying. That is very annoying. Man. That could have been such a good game still. Man, that's the worst. So frustrating, you know? Because for all I know, I'm gonna be getting a big penalty here now, actually. Oh my god. We already had to leave one game earlier because of 2 cheaters who already had the event offering from next week, the cake with 109%, which you just can't have yet unless you cheated in. And I already have had a 5-minute penalty there, so the chances that I'm now getting an even bigger one is super big. And that would be so freaking stupid. But now another big issue could be... Okay, never mind, it works. Okay, there was a time where if I wanted to re-add the audio in DBD, like when DBD restarts, I need to re-add the audio from DBD into OBS. And there was a time where I needed to also restart OBS for that, which is so stupid. But luckily it worked here without, because it would have meant I had to close the stream, which would have been very unfortunate. But yeah, this is really, yeah. Like, this is the thing right now at the moment. You want to play killer a lot, but you have to wait a lot in queue time. Now you have stuff like this happening. Like, man, that's... kind of sucks. Okay, is it gonna be... Oh, man. Like, that's... How is that fair? I had to wait an additional 5 minutes because I didn't want to play against cheaters. And now Dead by Daylight crashed out of my control and I have to wait 15 minutes because of that. That is just not a good system. And it reminds me how in League of Legends back in the day, the servers had like connection issues or whatever, and you then like couldn't rejoin the game at the beginning or something, and then you like get minus 20 AP or something because the game couldn't start without you. They remaked it, whatever. That is so sad. How is it with if I want to play Survivor in the meantime? Do I also have the penalty here? Wow. Okay, that just sucks. Okay, that is just a bad system. The game crashes out of my control. There's nothing I could have done about it. It's just behavior or Steam or whatever being bad. And now, like, if it was like offline, would also be frustrating, but it's like whatever. Okay, it's like, sure, yeah, whatever, I just do something else in the meantime, we'll just close the game entirely. Now I'm live on stream. I would love to play DBD for me and for the viewers to enjoy, and I'm faced with this out of my control as a punishment for something that, yeah, I didn't want to do. I didn't want to leak the game, but I could throw it out. That sucks. And if I get into the DBD creator program, which I've applied to, then that is something that I would definitely have to add somewhere. Like, you know, mention, but like, again, it's also, if they don't do this, the people would just order for, right? Or do other things to like get their game to crash. And then be like, yeah, I didn't quit the game crashed, nothing I could do about it, you know? Because people like that, people like me now have to suffer. I have to face the consequences of things out of my control, because other people would use this as a get around to leave games they don't want to play, you know? Ah, that is so sad. Well, more Balatro, I guess. Man. Super frustrating. But what can you do about it, dude? Oh well. What can you do about it? Yeah! Oh, look at that! Perfect. Focus boom, now it's already X3. Perfect. Again, what will I use a double tech for? I don't know. Oh wow, I don't even need the X3 from Card Shop for now. Having this now already is just so good. Wow. Are you a subscriber, by the way? Because your name does seem a little bit familiar. Again, it's... Man, anytime I think about the fact that I streamed for 1 year over on Twitch when I could have done it on YouTube already, it's so stupid, man. What was I thinking? The amount of additional... Really? That is crazy. I've never had the swords from, you know, back to back like that from an Arcana pack. That is crazy. Hey, okay then. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Hope you're having a fun time. Most played hands so far. Like here in this game, we're playing for 2 pair. But overall, I definitely say flush because it's just super easy to get, you know, most of the time. I'm eating temperance, I guess. Like, honestly, this run seems super free now. I doubt we're gonna have any struggles anymore. Oh, wait, that's annoying. Easy. Really? Man, I hate both of those. I hate both straight and 3 of a kind. Because I feel like whenever I pick those 2, or like either of those 2, I just don't get what I need. The chance to get what I need with flush or 2 pair is just often so much easier. Those all suck. Like flush is just oh my god. That couldn't be any more perfect. We're playing 2 pair and I still have another double tag. That is actually... wow. Damn. Oh, custom cards. Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, what do you mean custom cards? Like, as mods or something? But no, yeah, the backgrounds are custom cards. There's an option in the settings, I think. Where was it? By the way, I'm always playing on game speed 4. The first year I also played on game speed 1, if I remember. Let's play one game with game speed 1. It's gonna be so slow, it's gonna feel like eternity. I don't know where you can find it, but there is a option to have that as the background. Which is super, super fun. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, that is disgusting. Oh my god, it literally feels like slow-mo. What is this? Oh my god, that is so nasty. What? You can't tell me that this is supposed to be the regular speed. Nah. Even X4 is still too slow for me sometimes. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Ugh. See, even the game can't handle that. What? Oh my god, Dead by Daylight crashed again. As I was waiting for a new game. AMD has detected that on your system there's a... Ooh, maybe it's because of that. Maybe there's an update with... Ooh, that is problematic. Ah, that is sad. Hold on. I was like, wait, why is even Balatro now stuttering so much? It's because the game crashed in the background. Okay, again, no, this is so insane. Oh my god, level 15 2 pair. Jesus. Oh man. That's gonna go wild. Wow. So easy. So free. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's apparently potential updates. Oh, can I make an update while I'm on stream? Wait, chipset drivers? Privacy view? The privacy view is from September last year, so that shouldn't be mattering, but the chipset drivers from June 16th. But again, I didn't have any issues over the past few days. I didn't have any issues on stream either, where that was apparently already a thing, so I don't know what this is supposed to matter. My status is on point. So it can't be that. It can't be my GPU, my VRAM or whatever. That is so stupid. Oh well. I keep trying, and if the game crashes again afterwards, then well, what the fuck am I supposed to do, honestly? What the hell am I supposed to do? Hold on, bam. What can we do about it? Is there customized deck? Yes, there is customized, like the background. And there is a deck in general that like customizes your background a bit. Your cards in the deck itself, which is very fun. But like here for this, as you can see, here's Assassin's Creed, and here's like Among Us and whatever. That is an option you can have in... I'm not sure exactly where, sadly. I will check it in a second though. We just quickly finish this run because like literally about to end in less than a minute. Because there's no point in going endless on challenge runs. Because sadly, challenge runs don't give you like achievements, progress, or whatever. That's kind of sad, but... And again, we literally don't even need the card sharp, the X51 card sharp. The Canio just completely solo carries. And there, and that's a challenge. We obviously got super lucky, because again, the thing about this challenge run is that you need a good solid amount of jokers at anti-4 at the end of anti-4, and we had a super insane combo here. You know? So that's just obviously really, really great. Hold on. Where will it work again? Okay, let's check now. Balatro. Options. Customized deck, there we are. You have several options. You're gonna have Assassin's Creed. You're gonna have Slay the Princess, which I think is from Slay the Spire, if I'm not wrong. Never played it, sadly. Maybe something I should do. You have The Witcher, which is dope. You have Cyberpunk. Shovel Knight. And it's always a different potential for each what do you even call it, color for each element. Like for Spade you have those, for Hearts you have Among Us, The Binding of Isaac, Cult of the Lamb, The Original Sin, Critical Role, Box Snacks, and Default. Here you have Dead by Daylight, Vampire Survivors, Slay the Spire. Okay, so never mind, so those are two different games. Potion Craft, Warframe, Voltec. Wait, isn't this the guy from Fallout? Some of those games, I gotta be honest, I don't know. You have Civilization, where I just thought these look cool. Otherwise you have Rust, Dave the Diver. I do know Dave the Diver. I do know Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley also a game I thought about maybe trying out someday as like a little peaceful game in between. I honestly those look fire. Let's play this one for now. What's that quest? Ah, that's disgusting. So yeah, that's a super cool thing. Let's see. Okay, so at least like the matchmaking thingy remains, so we only have to wait like 2 more minutes so we can find another game. And as I mentioned, this deck here, the erratic deck, we have like a super customized. Well, let's play one of this. Never played one. Just played this before. Also, wait, that's a different person. Hello, Santino. Good to see you. You guys have such similar profile pictures. I was like, wait, what? Is that the same person or not? Again, I need to set up my laptop next time and put that next to me. It's gonna make reading comments easier. Wait, let's check the deck actually. Oh wow, we have a lot of what's his name? Jack. There are a lot of jacks and a lot of kings. We don't have any queens. We barely have any aces. That's honestly super solid, wow. That's really, really nice. That was pretty bad first shot though, I'm not gonna lie. That's fine. Yes, welcome back to streaming. Like mentioned, I did stream already a couple of days ago when the FNAF chapter... Okay, Depadella crashed again. I mean... Do we want to just make this a Balatro stream now for a bit longer? Or... Like, this is the third crash within like 10 minutes. That's a bit... very problematic. The only thing I can try... I will do that in the background. It shouldn't affect the performance too much. Is... verify integrity of game files. That's something that often helps. So I'm doing that in the background as we speak. And try our luck with that. Yeah, like mentioned, I started streaming on this channel back in March, where we had a good amount of cool streams. And then, as I mentioned, my bunny got sick, I had to put him down sadly, and yeah, now I'm back 2 months after. And I, like mentioned, really want to, now that the 4th year of this channel's begun, really want to put this thing to the next level. We're now over 10,000 subscribers. I want to stream more, I want to upload more. The channel has been doing super well. We've had a lot of really good shorts. I've had like a 1 million plus views short recently. Another one from a couple of days ago that's at over 100,000. So, you know, we're doing well. And I just gotta capitalize off of that now. Let's just do 2 pair, whatever. Are you gonna watch? I will. I'm not sure if I will do it in the cinema though. I might watch it on streaming platforms later. What are we gonna be careful here? We have a lot of discards though. We should be safe, right? Okay, let's try to get another jack if possible. Please, another jack. Beautiful. Ooh, 4th guide. But yeah, it sounds super exciting. I still haven't watched the Until Dawn movie though, by the way, I have to say. Is it even out on streaming platforms yet? I don't know for sure. That's something I could maybe look for. Even though, as we know already by now, it's a fun horror movie, but it's not gonna be... Oh wait, why didn't I reroll? I'm so stupid. But it's not a good Until Dawn adaptation, which is a bit unfortunate. You scared? Scared of what? Scared of the movie or like watching in the theaters? I've talked about it recently. Oh no. Little spoiler alert here. I have a script still going at the moment, which I am working on. I want to get a jack if possible. Do we even have another jack? Because with so many jacks, it really looks like a good game where you could play maybe 3 of a kind. Whatever, okay. Double pair it is. I currently have a script still going, which is like nearly finished. when I asked the question, is Dead by Daylight still a horror game? Because there's recently been, with both the Springtrap release and the rumors about Darth Vader being added, about the game losing its roots and identity, and this isn't Dead by Daylight that I used to know. This isn't a horror game anymore. Like, Darth Vader isn't horror, and otherwise, like, it's Darth Vader. If Darth Vader was in front of me, I'd be terrified, blah, blah, blah. And there just kind of talk about, you know, how the game used to be a bit scarier, looked a bit different, blah, 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 and bring my own experiences into it. And there I talk about how I was really not easy with horror games. Like, I remember playing Resident Evil 7 a couple of years ago, before I started this channel, and I was fucking terrified. I could barely make it through, like, the opening portion with Mia. I ultimately did it with lights on, headphones on, blah, blah, blah. But, like, as the game went on, I got a bit more used to it, and things were easier near the end. And then I just generally, over the years, played more horror games and just became easier, you know? It was just a thing of... Because I wasn't allowed to play horror games as a kid. The only horror game I ever played as a child, because that's where my... That's the one I used to get gold, by the way, the Burn Joker. But we're not using him here. The only horror game I was able to play as a child, because it was available to get in the eShop, which my parents didn't check, was Zombie U on the Wii U. Yeah, and I don't think I've ever finished that, sadly, though I watch other people play that game. That's also something I would love to play again at some point. You know, make a video about that, finally finishing the first horror game I ever played. But yeah, for me, horror was something that I just didn't really grow up with, and it was something I just kind of finally tried to explore as I got older. And it took a while, it was really not easy. RE2 also super scary game for me. But nowadays, nah. It really takes a lot to really scare me. If anything, I get uneasy, I get uncomfortable quickly. But like with jump scares and whatnot, I'm super resilient. Yeah, it's super difficult to jump scare me sometimes. Like I remember in one of the GPA games, it was like a jump scare into my face and I'm just so tensed up I don't even react to it. I just stare at the screen. You mean you don't really care about the horror aspect in Dead by Daylight? And that you just only really care about having fun? That would be exactly my take, or something that I would be talking about, basically. Like, I genuinely... For me, it doesn't matter what the killer is at the end of the day. I just want to have fun playing that killer. And hello, it's Darth Vader. It's Darth Vader! You know, of course I want to play Darth Vader killing survivors. Who wouldn't? You know how exciting that is? Why wouldn't I want to play that? Sounds super incredible. So much potential to make something really fun and refreshing. And being like, nah, I don't want that because it doesn't fit, it's just very short-sighted, you know? Oh, perfect. Okay, do we want to go for 2 full houses or 2 3 of a kinds? I mean, I'm kind of high on 2 pair actually, but... Honestly, then go 2 pair. If we already have a level 3, then it just makes more sense. But yeah, that's a video that's coming out sooner or later. And yeah, to answer your question again, at the moment I'm actually just not that fresh on money. Had a lot of expenses in the past few weeks and months because of installment payments, paying for the cremation of my beloved pet that I sadly had to say goodbye to after 13 years, which was like 500 euros, what up. And given that I live on my own in my own apartment and just work your regular job, that's a bit much at once, so I don't have the money at the moment to spend like 30-40 euros at a theater, you know, for ticket, popcorn, whatever. That's just a bit too much at the moment. Oh, I hate the fish, you're so nasty. Nobody likes you, the fish. Perfect. Oh, that's another 2, wow. Having so many blue seals from this card is so strong, wow. Nah, it was super sad, and I gotta be honest, I'm still not like 100% over it, and I'm never going to be, and it's definitely going to take a while still. Like at the moment, I still think about them every day. But oh, what's better here? Let's do this for now, and then we will get more packs later. But like, not only like having him here still with me in some capacity helps, but also now that I have a new bunny here with me, that obviously also helps a lot. Even though there still took a moment for me, like a while for me to like get one again, it took over a month. And that month, like I said, where I like barely uploaded stuff and barely streamed or whatever, where I didn't stream, worst of my life. The month of May 2025, which like started with me, you know, I had to put him down on the 30th of April, and I got my new bunny at the end of May. That month there, where I also worked a lot of over hours to, you know, be able to pay the cremation and whatnot, it was horrible, man. Because it's so weird to like have a pet at home for 13 years, or 16 years basically, because I had one before that already, and then you get home and there's just nothing, you know? Just felt so empty, and this entire pony just felt so soulless. It just really felt like the biggest part of my life was gone from one day to another. And now things have thankfully just stabilized a little bit again. And just really hope that things remain this way. This is, by the way, super bad right now. What am I doing, man? I kind of have to go for this. Or maybe I didn't. Oh well. And the thing is, I always knew it was gonna happen, right? I can be very thankful that he made it to 13, which for a bunny is incredible. Especially when you keep in mind that my first bunny died very unexpectedly at just 3 years old. And I've always said there, it's kind of fate, if you think about it. Like, my first bunny unexpectedly dies at just 3 years old. 5 days later, I go into the store, and there I looked at him and picked him up, and then we have 13 years together. Like, just gotta imagine, like, man, 1 week later, you wouldn't have been there maybe, and things would have looked so different, you know? Like, that's such a huge destiny kind of moment. And here in this case, I didn't want to rush things. I didn't want to go into a store and whatever, I just wanted to take my time. And if anything, see if I see someone online, or like see one online where I'm like, yep, this is the one. This is one where I'm really like, yep, I think this should be the one. And that's where I then ran into Ash. I have a recent community update post about it. Starting to put that again, by the way. Let's try our luck. It's like the perfect mixture of the black fur from my first bunny and the white fur from my recent one. And then I was like, yep, I think that's the one. And current plan is, as things stand, I will be getting a second bunny in a couple of months, once he's neutered, and you know, so that I can have like 2 this time around. Because I did have Felix on his own, which I know, if you think about it, is actually not ideal. Bunnies usually always should be out in 2. But I like was always home so much to the point where it was like okay, right? But thinking about it, would have still been much better to have give him a friend over the years, which I just couldn't do at that point because I was still living with my parents and whatever, and you know. So this time I don't want to do the same mistake, basically. But okay, Dead by Daylight. Let's try our luck. Maybe let's play a game of Survivor and see if things are stable. If not, then I guess we really have to, well, stick with Balatro for a little bit longer, which I don't mind. Ah, send it out. Perfect. Yes, I definitely will. This is the thing though, like mentioned, the one I got now, I got from a private person, who I guess just like breeder, I guess you could say. As I did say, I took my time to start around, and I did check local shelters, of course, at first, because it's just the thing you should do all the time. And there were just a handful of them nearby, and I will be honest with you, I just don't think they fitted me, you know? I just looked at them and I was like, I don't think that's the one. Yeah, or like read about them or whatever. Which I don't know if that sounds like mean or wrong or whatever. But I just kind of didn't want to say like, you need to get one out of the shelter. You need to, yeah? Like I don't think that's the right approach. If there's one you like see in the shadow where you're like, oh wow, I think yes. Or like, you like immediately upon looking at them think, yes, I think I want to meet them. Then obviously beautiful, cool. But like wanted to have that spark moment, you know what I mean? Like I had it back then, where I was in the store and I saw him and I was like, oh my god, this little guy, I really, really want him, mama. At this around, I like mentioned, checked online around and I looked at him for the first time and was like, yes, that is the one, you know? For the second bunny, which I definitely want to be female, I will once again check the shelters and see if I can find something. And again, if not, then, well, I just have to look elsewhere. Maybe I will look at a rapid rescue, maybe that's one nearby. I have to say I live in Germany and I live in a more... how could you say it? I don't really live nearby a super big city. Like, I don't live at, like, the edge of the world or anything, but, like, Berlin, Munich, or whatever are still kind of far away. And this is the thing, I did see a very, very lovely pair of bunnies in a shelter, but that shelter was Munich, which was like 5 hours away, or is 5 hours away. And you need to think, you need to get there first, for like the first conversation, whatever, and meet them for the first time. And then you have to get them back at another time. And I don't have a car. I never needed really one. So I kind of don't want to put my parents or whoever under the position where they need to drive me around for a total of 20 hours, you know? Or I was like, oh, these would be super nice, but I, you know, just wrong location. Happens. But here's another crazy part. Like another crazy coincidence, or another reason that made me say, wow, this is kind of destiny again. When I then did see him, my new buddy, I looked at him for the first time, I was like, oh wow. I named him Ash because of his like very grey ashy fur. Because of the mix of black and white. And then, after I already had the name in mind, I contacted the people that saw him. And when they then gave me the address for where to pick him up, or where they live, I was shocked. Because it's like literally the same street, like literally just a couple of meters away, where I ended up getting his ashes from. And that was like, wow. I named him Ash, well, I had the name Ash in mind, and then I hear he was basically born super close to where I ended up picking his ashes. Like, that is just crazy. That is super, super wild. Also, why am I playing against Blight, dude? Really? Already? The chapter hasn't even been out for a week. Like, I remember when I did play like a handful of offline games before streaming on release day. And the second game I played was against the Legion. And I just quit. I was like, dude, fuck off. I'm not going to play against Legion now. Nah. Get out of here. Like, imagine. So I was like, oh hey, FNAF got added to Dead by Daylight. Let's get online and wait 10 minutes and kill a kid to play Legion. Unbelievable, dude. Yes, that... Oh wow, hold on a second. That is something that... Oh, I should trade it. Oh. I still want to make a video, honestly. In some capacity. where I talk about my previous body. My god, this blood is nasty. He's hard tunneling. Oh, flashes! Wait, what? Wait, what? That looks super weird. I mean, well. But yeah, blind players are nasty players, man. They will always tunnel if possible. They do not care. Like, something about blind players is always super... the vibes are just very try-hardy. Which is not a bad thing at all, but like, damn dude, look at him. But yeah, thought about making like a tribute kind of video. But again, this is kind of a gaming channel, and even though I do some non-gaming stuff here and there, I kind of didn't just wanna, you know, Jesus. I kind of do wanted to make something more than just like a talk video. And I have come up with a cool idea. Yeah, this game is pretty lost, by the way, I'd say. I really doubt that we have any chance of winning this early. Because it's a blight on a very good map for killer. One person's already dead. Like, yeah, I doubt we're gonna be able to make a lot of things happen here. Maybe we can try, but don't know how successful we're gonna be. But hey, things are looking good though, by the way. The game hasn't crashed yet. Which I hope isn't a... Which I hope isn't, you know... What is he doing? What? Which I hope isn't an invitation for the game to actually do crash. But I do have a super cool idea to maybe combine something gaming related with this kind of tribute video. Oh, no, we'll talk about that in a second, what you wrote. Because one of my favorite games of all time, as you can maybe tell by some of the accessories in the background, is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I absolutely love that game. Always did, always will. Spent so many hours in that game. And I also... Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, that was not smart. Should have stayed on the pad, huh? I actually have one here, but... Why is he going for me? Go for the white dude. Man, I think it's killer. By the way, I'm not the best survivor, in case you haven't noticed yet. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I love this game a lot. There was a time where I had an Instagram account where I uploaded Assassin's Creed photo mode pictures for Odyssey, Origins, also Valhalla for a moment. Don't have that one anymore, doesn't exist anymore either, so don't even bother looking for it. But like, that game came out a couple of days after my 18th birthday. And it was like the first game I ever bought on Steam, if I'm not wrong. Because again, my parents were a bit strict when it came to gaming over the years. Like when I was still young, I had like restricted gaming time and I wasn't allowed to play games that weren't like suitable for my age, which was probably actually not so bad thinking about it. So like didn't play any kind of GTA games, shooter games or whatever. I was a big Nintendo child. Like the moment I turned 18, they were like, well, now you're an adult. Now we're allowing you to... Oh, I didn't... Oh, well. Yeah, end the game, whatever. Yeah, this guy was really, really sweaty. It's okay. they were like, yep, you no longer have any restrictions now, you can now buy any game you want. And one game that I wished for on my 18th birthday was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which, funnily enough, was my first ever Assassin's Creed game. I had never played Assassin's Creed up to that point. But I was like interested in Greek mythology and it looked super cool and I was like, hey, let's play this game. And this game just like really helped me in that upcoming year, because that was the time where I had my first, Jesus Christ, P100, where I got my first job, and oh, that's a streamer too. Where I got my first job, and that job was super frustrating and ouch, because I had a knee injury at that point that wasn't clear, and working 40 hours in the retail chain with a knee injury that you don't know about, that really hurt. And that game was kind of my escape. And the thing is, I have finished that game, like the main story and everything, but there is one achievement in the game on Steam that I don't have yet. I'm on 92 out of 93 achievements. And that achievement is called Old Flames Burn Brighter. And from what I've heard, in that quest, you kind of like meet an old friend or someone you knew from the past, or like someone that you were friends with at some point. Maybe it's a lover too, I'm not sure. And that is like kind of a very beautiful quest to leave for last, and to maybe use as an opportunity to make a tribute video about someone. Where I kind of combine the two, where like talk about my pet that passed away and finally finish this game that like brought me so much joy over these and helped me in such a difficult time of my life, which he also did a lot, you know, which my pet did a lot. So I kind of combining something like that where I make it like finally finishing my favorite game of all time as a tribute, something like that in the title. I feel like that could make for a super cool special video. Maybe something that I will make for my birthday. Yeah, because honestly at this point I'm still a bit too... Jesus. I wait 10 minutes for a killer game and look how quickly I'm back at a Rado Survivor. I'm still at a point where it's kind of difficult for me to write or like talk about my bunny in detail for a while. Like if I would have tried to do this a couple of days after he passed away, I would have already been crying. So I'm already like kind of better in that sense, but we'll look about that. Now to get to your other video. How old are you? You thought I'm 18? I'm 24. I'm turning 25 in September. In a couple of months I'm closer to 30 than I am to 20. I'm old. I'm an old man. I'm crippling apart. Because of my knee injury I have constant pain in my knees. I literally have a screw in my knee because of that, so... I'm an old man. Yeah, I'm 24. It's crazy how fast time goes, by the way. Ay, 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 ay. I didn't even see that there was a door. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Ouch. It's crazy how time goes away, though, because I have very clear and vivid memories of like the past few years, which I didn't have back in the day as a kid. Like I only really started having like very proper memories since ever I got my bunny. Honestly, even then it like took a bit still. But like these past few years where like already did YouTube and just worked a job or whatever, like big things that you can like always have in your mind somewhere. And when I imagine just how fast time passing, that we're like already in 2025. And I remember years like 2020 like they were yesterday. Like, man, that kind of really messes with you in some way, you know? Like, what do you mean? I'm about to be closer to 30 than 20 soon. That's wild. I remember, you know, quarantining like it was yesterday. It's so crazy to me. By the way, let's look at the door here right now. Maybe I can show you in a second how to tell... Honestly, actually, let's get that up. Because there is a trick that you can see if strangers coming through the door or not. Okay, nothing happens. God, where was I? One of the worst parts about playing Survivor. You have so much freedom to talk that you often get lost in what you want to say. Hi there. Oh, she got the cute shirt. Yeah, I got built to last, bro. I'm sorry. Nah, I'm out. It's my toolbox. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm old. Now that we clarified that. To get to your other comment, Watch Dogs. Love that game. Similarly to Zombie U, one of the very few 18+ games that I was able to play as a kid because it was available on the Wii U eShop. It was one of those games that I like kind of, you know, sneakily buy it and play it without them knowing. Oh, I didn't even see that she was also here. And I love that game. I know for a lot of people, Watch Dogs was disappointing or like it wasn't as good as they wanted it to be. To be fair, you could definitely see like, you know, how the quality was not as good in-game as it was like in the trailer or something. But I loved the game, honestly. Aiden was a super cool character. And funnily enough, I've never played it in English. I played it in German back in the day, so that would be honestly super cool to like maybe replay it one day. But then in English and just to let the memory swap a little bit. Like I remember the corpse side quest Easter egg thingy. Where you had to find 6 corpses. And then you like ended up facing the killer, killing him or whatever. That was so memorable as a kid because again, back then I was allowed to play spooky games. I was spooked up pretty quickly and I was like, oh. Where you like had to find the corpse like super far away on like a little island near a light tower or something and in the middle of Chicago and whatnot. The game had some, it was super cool. So many cool moments in that game. Something I would actually really enjoy to replay one game. But the thing is, I have so many new games to play to the point where replaying any other game. Jesus. Oh my god. That was a X sound, I think, from being removed. You know, that honestly replaying any game these days is just foolish. There's so many new stories for me to play and do that not doing them would be just dumb. Like man, there's Cyberpunk I want to play. Oh lord. There's Cyberpunk I want to play. I haven't finished Shadows yet, which I started in March, but then like mentioned my bunny got sick and I haven't played it since. Which by the way, I wanted to play Shadows a lot on stream and then make videos for it too. I think I'm scrapping that because I honestly am not sure about how the engagement is gonna look like on that, and I think it would be smarter to just play it for myself. Yeah. Not think about it too much, and you know, because again the game is probably long, and if I want to make videos about that it's gonna take a while to get to the end, and it's just other games at the moment that I think a lot of people would rather see. Honestly, I don't mind not making a playthrough for that like fully. Maybe play it on stream every now and then still, but like not upload videos for it. I think that would be okay. But yeah, replaying games when you have so many new games to play is probably not smart. I'm sorry that's just getting tunneled, by the way. But the thing is, if I try to body block and I get down, then he's just gonna go for it anyways, you know? So it's just smarter for me to just go for a gen here. I'm sorry. Oh, this Astley. But he has to tunnel you know what I mean? I'll check the wait. Stick drift. Ah, yeah, I see what you mean. I had to catch up with the previous message. you can probably see, you can't see that thing, but there's another Xbox controller down there in that cabinet. My other one broke, so yeah, I recently got a new one because it had the same issue with the. Oh, unbreakable! Wait, no, we got healed. Wait, what happened? Where did he go? William? Ah, there you are! I was just about to ask, have you found mercy? I mean, okay, yeah. Have you learned how to let people live? And then he immediately hit me in front of me. Again, this is a bug, by the way. He's not supposed to be invisible when he comes out. I think. I mean, I don't think it was intended. Right now, I think it's just a bug. Which again is something they should honestly fix ASAP and not wait till next week. But yeah, as I was saying, I will probably do Shadows offline mostly. Because there's a lot of other games that I want to do up in the upcoming time. Because I have a lot of plans for year 4 of this channel. I will make a post about this after the stream. Because I have a super incredible lineup planned of games to play in the upcoming months. Both old and new. Which I'm super excited for it, you know. And I really hope that nothing's coming in between and that I like don't, you know, get like distracted easily, blah blah blah. That I can really do that. So many cool games coming soon, so many other older games we're gonna play. I can already tell we're starting Silent Hill 2 Remake this weekend. That came out at the same time as Until Dawn Remake last year, which I prioritized, so you know. By the way, I was about to say, no one want to save me or something? Wow, I'm actually just dying. Wow, that stuff. And yeah, there's so many other cool games I've played. We want to finally continue the Walking Dead season, Telltale series. We want to play through Life is Strange games. I really want to replay some older Resident Evil titles that I have played, like RE2, RE7, maybe even RE4. But also play games I haven't played yet, like the original RE1, the remake, RE5, RE6. I haven't played Revelations or something. Head of Requiem. Obviously then you have Directive 8020 coming out in October. You have Silent Hill F coming out in September, 2 days before my birthday. Which is super cool. Then you have Chronos, The New Dawn, which looks super fun, which I'm also gonna play. Then you have Ill, which is not yet, doesn't have a release date, but we know it's coming next year, so maybe it's gonna be in the year 4 table. Who knows about that? And what else do I have? I finally want to play The Last of Us Part 2. We want to play that soon. I'll be re-uploading my The Last of Us playthrough as well, which I've previously uploaded in those long 1-2 hour videos, but I want to upload them now in this episodic 20-minute format, which is going to be super fun. And also I want to replay all GPA games on stream, with the twist that each choice will be decided by, I don't know yet what, maybe we do a coin flip or blah blah blah. So we're replaying all those games, Man of Medan, Little Hope, House of Ashes, Devil Me. And I also want to play Red Dead Redemption 1. So that as a timetable for the next year sounds super great. Resident Evil franchise, Silent Hill 2 and F, Last of Us Part 2, Chronos: The New Dawn, GPA games, Life is Strange franchise, Walking Dead franchise, Red Dead Redemption. Incredible lineup, super excited. Maybe we throw in something like Outlast that I've never played before. Who knows? There's so much good stuff to do. That's another killer game now though, yeah? Let's switch to Balatro in the meantime. Whoa. What the hell? That was weird. That was a little bit odd. Sound. You're Springtrap main already? Actually, let me check my stats. Another cool thing, I made a video about the statistics in Dead by Daylight that they added, which is super dope. Even, actually never mind, the page is bugged now already. Like, my most played killer in the last 30 days is the Lich with 6 games played. In only half an hour of playtime on Animatronic. That is wrong. Because the recent match history literally shows only Animatronic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games or something. So yeah, the stats are a bit bugged on the website already. Wouldn't be behavior if things weren't buggy, right? There is a new website for that. Like mentioned, it's probably bugged at the moment. But here, I sent it into the chat. Boom. You will need to log in with your behavior accounts. I'm not sure if you have one already or not. The funny thing is, I was like, I couldn't get into it. Or like, I couldn't connect my behavior account with my Steam account. Because like, I already had one. I already had an account connected with my behavior account. Or like, linked with Steam or whatever. And I was like, how? I don't have another one. And then it dawned on me, or I realized at some point, it's Twitch. It's Twitch. Because of drops and everything. I had already connected Twitch with my behavior account, and that's why, you know, that way I didn't manage to actually get to that. Okay, Balatro. Where are we? We're playing 2 pair, right? Yep, level 12 already, Jesus. It's super fun, interesting. Like mentioned, I did make a video about it. I'm a huge statistic enthusiast, so I was like, finally, we finally have statistics in DBD. Again, similarly to the bulk blood point spending thingy. I don't understand how it took them this long to edit. And it's just very fun to like go through which killer have you played the most, deadliest kill rate, how many pounds have you destroyed, stuff like that. It's just fun, you know? Just fun to check every now and then. God, I'm swimming in cash. What kind of sucks though. Even though honestly, nah, this is fine. We're 3 uncommon ones. That's a good combination. Yeah, whatever. We keep the rest. Ooh. Holy chrome tag, my beloveds. Again, this one is just kind of because hand size is always, you know, sucks when the hand size is down, but it's fine. Oh my god, could I get a 2 pair, please? Thank you. I need to get more space so that I can combine it with the mime. So I can give you more. My god, I'm level 16 already. I mean, the thing is, look, if I had to sell anyone here, it would have to be this one, because I'm getting 1.5 mold from the base card anyways, from out of the other 3. I mean, yes, I can maybe get a few from diamond suits, but like, okay, look at this. We sell you, get you for now, and we're rolling for something better. Maybe we can get something better in the meantime. Be right back, don't worry. I won't leave for now. How long have I been streaming actually? I think 2 hours already? Wow, already over 2 hours. That's crazy, because a couple of days ago, when I was like already nearly dead, before the 2 hour mark, and I was like, okay, one more game so we can get at least above 2 hours, right? And now, I'm at over 2 hours, and even though I'm a bit tired and my ears are warming up, I'm still fine. Yeah? It really shows you how... Wow, that's insane. Okay. Really shows you how your capacity really impacts how long you can stream. Who would have thought? And also, that was also the big issue why I stopped streaming. I got diagnosed with asthma back in February, which developed over the past few years, because back in the day I was able to record for hours with no issues whatsoever, and then when I started streaming back in 2023, things were also still fine, but then as time went on, I got my throat really started to hurt super quickly and super easily. And don't get me wrong, my throat still inflames easily now too, but now I at least have, you know, I have spray, and that like really helps. So yeah, that's also just a fun thing to add. Like, man, the amount of stuff that's happened alone this year already. Diagnosed with asthma, pet diet, like mentioned, currently a bit tight with the money because of all of that, so... But yeah. Things could be worse. That's what I'm always ending up saying myself. Things could be worse. I couldn't be sitting here right now, streaming. Could be having no apartment, no nothing, no food, no drinking, whatever. So yeah, I should be thankful that I... What? Wow. So rare to get a negative in a shop like that, but let's go. And it's a really good one too. Raised Fist is super dope. Yeah, like, that's what I also said, because again, I was actually always someone that like saved up a lot. I was really never a person that like spent a lot of money. Again, I don't know how it looks like for other people, but again, given that I work on my own, have my own apartment, rent, blah blah blah. You know, that job honestly doesn't pay that insane, or like, better said like that, the job does pay good, but I like don't have your classic 40 hours or something, like it's usual in Germany. Actually, my standard contract is 12 hours, and funnily enough, that plus YouTube has actually been enough over the years to just be enough. And I gotta be honest with you, I'd rather have that than destroy my body for 40 hours a week, you know what I mean? Because like mentioned, over the month of May, where a lot of people were sick and other people were on vacation, I had to work a lot of extra hours, and I worked like 30 plus hour weeks, which I rarely do, or never actually. And that was very noticeable, both on the bank account for sure. Yeah, like mentioned, really needed that too, to make up for the costs I've had. But I really noticed that body-wise as well. That really, man. And again, back then I had started an apprenticeship. Oh, whatever, it's on. We'll get another one either way. Like, I'm not sure if it's the right word to use in English, but you know, where you like, in Germany it's called Ausbildung. Like, the system of that is so stupid, by the way. You need to work for 3 years on full hours, but lower payment, before you're then allowed to actually work on full payment. It's super dumb, yeah? On the one hand, it's basically like because you need to learn everything, and they're like, yeah, we don't want to full pay people that have yet to learn full thing, whatever, blah blah blah. But like, I did it for 1 year, and you need to imagine that back then I worked 40 hours a week, and I made like 500 a month. What? Nowadays, even with like only like 12-15 hour weeks, I make twice as much. Which is just, you know, it's... How do you motivate people to go through those 3 years when that exists? Why would you slave yourself for 40-hour weeks for such low shit pay if you could get the double amount of that for half the hours? You know? Like... But yeah, as I was saying, I usually had always saved up at like at least 1,000 at the end of the month. I had always like 1,000 left over on the bank account or something. But then I like mentioned at the start of the year, went through some installment payments to get like a cool Darts at Home system and a new laptop and whatever. And I was like, yeah, It's gonna be tight, possibly. Like, it's gonna be fine, yeah, right? If nothing bad happens, that money is going to be okay. Well, yeah, then my bunny dies and I want to have his ashes, and that's like 500 euros, so that's just bad timing. I mean, yeah, that was just silly movement, girl. So at the moment, money's a bit tighter because of that, but things will get better again. I won't spend as much anymore now. Or like, my installment payments will be paid up by next month, and then everything is gonna be fine again. Again, quick first chase. First gen is already done. What is this? Crazy. Oh, hello. That's Jane? Thank you, coup de grace. Otherwise, would have made that. Want to see a magic trick? Aw. Wow, that was actually pretty close. Man, I just... Again, it's the thing about this guy. You just want to go for the clip shots.
Exquisite.
That was truly exquisite. But again, another gen is already done. It can't be that with every down I make, the gen is getting done. That is just... It's, man. Dude. Yeah, like mentioned, things will get better. They have already gotten better. Absolutely. Oh, that's another down. I don't want to use my coup stack, so I'm going for the lowest one. And again, the bigger this channel gets, the better the payment gets too. I've made like what? A bit above 200 this month? Which is very solid. With the other channel also making like 50, so... That like also like mentioned really helps. Like if I were to only do my regular job without YouTube, then things would get pretty, you know? Like right now it's just a perfect combination. If I would be doing only YouTube or only my job, then things would be a bit tight. But doing both together makes it so that I have enough, right? I'm far from rich, but I'm also not poor. And I like don't need to like slave away with super high hour weeks every week, and I can still like live comfortably. And it's just, I'd rather have it like that than, you know, again, I would have even more freedom and I would have even more options if I would be working even more. So I still maybe say every now and then, hey, can I maybe work double the hours this week? I wouldn't mind that if I maybe like want to get another game or whatever. But yeah. Saw someone. Yeah. Oh, you still. Woo. Awkward. Oh, you people better don't heal on the hook. Yeah, you people better. Oh wow, that was super fast. Yeah, that was silly. Like, why would you just give me a free hit like that? Okay, we now also know we can get either the Hattie or the Shiva, and yeah. Things are looking good. Are they hitting on the hook or not? That's the question. Ah, I was like, I hear someone. Again, Jane is irrelevant though. I don't want Jane. I want that of the other two. Like, sure, I will hook you if necessary, but...
Yes.
Also, wow, we've basically spent all the time here so far. Little drive-by slash with the knife, I hope you don't mind. But where's the other girl? You are who I want. I don't know who of the two you are, but I'm fine with either. Show yourself.
Here.
I mean, that's not the smartest way to dodge that because you just lose distance that way. Ah, the fucking roof. What's up? The roof is. I mean, now I gotta know. Man, if she had life, it would have been lethal. Life into the pallet next to me, that would have been disgusting.
Suffer.
Bye bye. But yeah, this is actually how the games go at the moment. They get like 3-4 gens easily, because it's just easy to do so. But then there comes a point where I do so much damage in a short amount of time and they never really recover from it. They don't get to heal in time, they can't really, you know, come back from that. That's currently how the games have been going. Yeah, that just feels so good. Oh, that was worried. And also, I like it more than Hunter's Hatchets. Because Hunter's Hatchets don't have like that same... The Hunter's Hatchets don't have that same like curve when you throw them. Well, like they do also have a curve, but you need to do it much higher. Like if you are throwing Hunter's Hatchets currently, like a little bit up like that, then it's really more of a straight line, you know? Like the axes really behave very differently. Like the way, you know, it goes down like that, the hatchet would throw much further, which makes it very difficult to hit sometimes. You obviously have much more potential on range. You can go for even crazier long range shots. But like on short range, on middle distance like this axe is just deadlier. Because you can just hit very cool shots around corners and stuff, or like above things that you just couldn't do otherwise. Ah! I'm toying with her so much. Ah! No, Sable! Why you gotta do me like that? But yeah, you see how quickly we turned this game around? From, oh my god, I'm losing, to, oh, 3. That could have been a hit. Wow. Now you better drop that pellet. Like a Hunter's Hatchet probably wouldn't have hit that because of the hitboxes. Now again, we use our trick where the exit gets. Or the staffing that is there. We leave one axe on one of the exit gates and then, yeah. Okay, so let's test this in theory. Those exit gates are either way super, super good. Wow. Oh, well, I think I found her. Sorry. But yeah, the trick is that you can, that the other survivor can't open the door without you getting the heartbeat.
We'll save you.
So that's super cool. Bye-bye. That was a very good game. Untermed Juju. Oh, poor little Sable. I was having so much fun with her. Toying around with her. Wow, completely private profile. No profile picture, no bio, no nothing. Oh, you people. I hate that, by the way. I hate private profiles a lot. Like, goddammit. Are you dead? What do you have to hide? Are you that boring as a person? Not bad. Was having such a fun time chasing her and then they're like all upset in post-game chat. Oh well. Oh well. Well, let's go for another one. Okay, where were we? Level 22. Jesus. Goodness gracious. Have I changed the scene? Yeah. Okay, my ears are hurting though. I do need new headphones, and sadly these are like very good studio headphones, so getting new ones is a bit expensive. Or at least actually, if anything, I need new like cushions. I think I just need to replace those. I did replace them already back at some point, but yeah. How many blue sets do we have? Dude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My god. This is honestly such an underrated Joker. I mean, you can also get a bit of shit in there that you don't need. But I guess you can see we're getting so much good stuff. Ah, let's get some cash, huh? Oh, why didn't I do that way? Whatever. And again, we're getting 2 anyway, so I don't even need to bother. You know, 1 in hand is enough. That's so silly. Oh no, I don't have enough money for... Oh well. I didn't really think that one through. Doesn't matter. Not really. We've already won this one a long time ago. Excellent. I've yet to get the one way, like, what is the achievement? Where you need to get how much? Score 100 million or 100k. What? 100 million, 100k. The achievement is called 100k or 100,000k. Oh, 100,000k is 100 million. Or? But yeah, I haven't gotten such an insane run like that yet. There you like really need complete insanity. It's uncommon. But do I really need that too much? I mean, it's okay. Honestly, nah. Nah, I don't think so. Or now we can't get it anymore anyways. Oh well. We are going to re-roll for a blue chip, if possible. Thank you, perfect. Two more. Wow, we're gonna be level 34. Jesus. Do 80 chips make such a difference? I think the free discards are honestly so good. Honestly, we have like 3 otherwise usually, right? Nah, it's not an uncommon one. The one from the basic card is honestly too important to not keep. I'm not sure if this matters too much right now. I guess we'll see. Nope, does not matter. Okay, we're making 1.8 million already. And don't forget we have several hands, so... Honestly... Let's see how far we can go. Could go for that. But -1 hand is then pretty bad though, so let's not. I love Vagabond, as you can see I have it in purple, but... Like, what's better here, Certificate or Vagabond? Honestly, look at the amazing cards it's giving me. Certificate is just honestly super good. Let's keep it. Again, I really need the one, where you get more spots. That would be nice. But I could get even more than just 2 at the end of each round. Hey, we found a game. Let's do this one quickly. Super satisfying, man. Getting high scores on Balatro is so satisfying. That's kind of annoying. Jesus. Getting so rich, it's crazy. But DBD game is starting. It's already nearly 5 AM though. Wild. Again, that's also something I'm still 100% sure what the best time to stream is. Like a bit midnight, which is more evening for America, or maybe like more evening for me, so Europe has maybe better time to watch. I guess I have to figure out. Childish Bambino. Excellent name. Close one. Okay, not enemy spotted. Step out. Here we go. There's only medkit. Should be fine, right? I honestly didn't check if the other people had stuff. What are you doing? That's almost something I've also seen though. Hunters cannot do that. Hunters cannot hit you with a hatchet like that over that, you know. I mean, she didn't crouch, to be fair. But you can just barely make that hitbox. Oh my god, Playboy Carton! Oh my god, those usernames are incredible. Childish Bambino and Playboy Carton. Incredible. Whoops. Love it. Those are funny usernames, not Hex, Wesker Slave, or whatever some of these horny Resident Evil players come up with. She was in basement. But which one is it? The one where gem progress is faster, or the one where they see my aura? My bad. Could have done that better. That should definitely be a hit. Patience is key. But wow, this is the first game in a millennium that is no gen done yet, and I have already 3 hooks. Well, to be fair, there's probably gonna be like 2 or 3 popping within a matter of moments, huh? Yep. Looks just like it. Beep. I mean, Jane is now fully broken though. That is nice, that is helpful. I have a feeling they might be here. Is my assumption correct? No. Okay, it's the other one, where they see my aura though. Because this gen is not on progress. The other thing would have put the other ones on progress, I think. I mean, I don't want a tunnel, but if you literally stand inside of my organs. And if you have the S, then use it better now.
Escape.
Well, I wanted to go for Sable. You're my witness. But she literally wanted to hug my insides. So sorry, Ada, nothing I can do. Oh my lord. Ah. Drop it. Okay, I'm gonna be a very mean person. Sorry, Ada, but I fear that the game might go out of control. If I don't get you out of here now, because like mentioned now, suddenly it's only 2 more gens, huh? Again, it wouldn't have happened if you just didn't run into me. I would have wanted to go for Sable, but... You left me no choice. Because look, now suddenly it's only 2 more gens left. If I would have gone for someone else, I could have maybe already finished the 4th turn in that time, and yeah. Let's maybe catch someone off guard here. Could have been a bit more patient with that, because now she has a bit more options here. Oh my god, the tree! I mean, that's nasty. That makes things a whole lot more difficult here. We have nothing here though, huh? Oh wait, you have a belt. Oh, coup de grace, such a good perk, man. It makes everything so feel easier. But you see what I mean? They just double tapped that one so quickly and boom. If I don't tunnel out the Ada there, then things would be super problematic. Like now I at least still have a chance. Otherwise wouldn't. But we do have 2 good gens to defend here, and I can really just teleport quickly back and forth, so... It's all very defendable. What? She was on 1 hook? Why would you do that? Why would you do that when she's only on 1 hook? I mean, I know she's broken and everything, but I'm not sure if that was so smart. The way she flopped to the ground, like... Hey, for all I know that it's sitting on the Genis too already. Wait, no, there's someone here. Doing 2 hooks. I need to check this one. Nope. Jane, I saw you. Uh-oh. Fair enough. It's fine though. The other girl needs... Aha, I already see you. I already saw her. You know what I'm gonna do now instead? You can't do it with any other killer. Not even a gnome can do this precisely. Girl, you dead on hook? What are you doing? Okay, you people just want to be tunneled or what? I mean, I don't know if you have the size of it, if you do, whatever. Oh no, who could have thought? But does it really matter, honestly? I don't think so. You just bring me to your people. Oh! Oh man, that was nasty. Woo! God damn, am I good at this game.
You belong here.
I am so good at this game, man. Lord have mercy on their souls. I gotta make a compilation video like I did for Unknown. Man, does that feel nice.
Farewell.
God damn, this is what I mean. So many people have been like, oh, SPRINGTRAP is, I don't know. This feeling of satisfaction when you hit hits like that is unbelievable. Like, I haven't had such feelings since The Unknown. Like, goddamn, does it feel good to hits like that. Okay, she updated her item, sure. Again, if I hadn't tunneled Ada, I wouldn't have been able to do all of this now. That was not smart. She didn't even realize though that my bamboozle went out. Also, again, bamboozle is playing without bamboozle at this point would make me honestly like, wow, it's such an incredible perk. It's so screwed as well. Unlucky. Ooh, spicy. Incredible CJ. There. Incredible CJ tactic, bro. Wow, okay. Someone's a bit upset. I mean, even though the Jane wasn't what I tried that, so... But yeah, if you want to hit CJs on me, then you gotta be like, you can do that on unexperienced players. But wow, that game was great. I enjoyed myself a lot here. That was super fun. Großartiges Tunnel, der Herr. Hoffe, du findest dich mega krass. I mean, if I don't, y'all just press your chance and I lose. Which is... so I shouldn't. I do what it takes to win. Man, same thing as earlier with the Sable. I was like, oh, the Sable is so fun. I had a lot of fun chasing her. And then she's like, no skill killer. And now I'm like, oh, wow, this username is super fun. I really like them. And then he's like, wow, great tunneling. Obviously, really good. Like, man, I get it. Survival role can be frustrating sometimes. We've had games, probably like mentioned against Blight, right? We've had the same way, but it's unfortunate. Don't forget, I wanted to go for Sable with my ex, but Ada kept body blocking me to do that. And then, yeah, there we were. Anyways, GG's, good luck next game and fun username, by the way. Again, I get where they're coming from. It's annoying, it's unfortunate, but don't hate the player, hate the game, if anything. You know what I mean? How long have we been online for? Ooh, nearly 3 hours. Do I want to do... I think I want to do... Let's do a little wrap-up survivor game to get the 3 hours full. After that, I think I'm good to go. Like, I think I could still go even further, but I'm also a bit tired. I'm not gonna lie. So we just continue here another time. And my water bottle is also empty. Hey, another Twitch streamer. Hello. From Ireland. What? How do you have TTV in your username? Like Twitch in your username, but don't have the link in the description. What? Okay. Oh, I was like, wait, who does it mean? But the ace is called hate. Oh, they're actually online. Ha! Busted. I mean, if anything, that just means that she's been playing all day. So wow, is my stream so behind? Well, it was just on my stream. Whoops. Ooh. What does... Oh, the killer has a Mori, doesn't he? The killer has a Mori, doesn't he? Oh. Bloodhaven Wreckers, Blood Lodge. And it's against Springtrap, who would have thought? Ah, Riva! Oh, it's Glitchtrap! Hell yeah, I love that skin. I'm really not sure if I want to get the Afton skin or the Glitchtrap skin. Both are super dope. I mean, obviously you can just get both. But as we mentioned before, the money is a bit tight at the moment, so I don't want to be too... don't want to spend too much. I maybe should leave here. Hey, welcome back. Oh, you missed such an incredible game. The game we had just played with Springtrap against Survivors on Erie was so incredible. Oh, did I have some juicy shots on that. I'm definitely going to make a compilation video. I'm definitely going to. Oh, that was so good. Like, they like body block me from going for someone else so that they can hit the decisive. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna get you in a moment, and then boom. Such an incredible shot in the main building. Oh, this killer is so fun, like mentioned. This is probably now the last one. I want to cross the 3 hours and then I will close it for the night. Getting a bit tired. Though I honestly probably could go even longer. But given it's DBD, I'm like, it's fine. If it's like a story game or something, I'll probably go a bit longer, but we can continue maybe tomorrow or Saturday. We'll see. But yeah, Springtrap. Oh my god, you saw how you could only see the eyes there? Man. Ouch. Again, this is not intended, you shouldn't be invisible, but this time he wasn't actually invisible. But like, you saw half his face basically. Again, the exits are incredible, they feel so good. Like, it's really the first time since the unknown that I've had such a satisfying kill when it comes to that. Nasty. Nasty. Again, I love the sound effects it makes. And he leaves me. Whoops. Like, hitting these X shots is just such a cool feeling, and it's just all the right satisfactory. Oh my god, this guy is oh my lord. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This poor dude. This poor guy. Oh no. Oh man. Man. I'm so sorry for him. He waited so long to get into queue and then he gets nastied up like that. Wow. I mean, to be fair, probably avoidable. I don't know exactly how they happened. Like the one we just had, you just didn't see him before. What happened now with Cheryl, I don't know. But man, that's how Lightborn users get born. That's how Lightborn users get born. Damn. Ouch. Well, it means we're going to another round because we're not on 3 hours yet. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Let me leave the lobby though, by the way, because I want another queue. Another challenge first. It's insane how many tome challenges there are left. That honestly is something I wish they didn't remove. Removing the tomes is honestly a bit, like no longer doing tomes is a bit unfortunate. I know they now have the entire other quest thing going on, but come on. Let me quickly write a comment on their profile. Best username in the whole wide galaxy. Love it. Incredible. It's good to see that there's still good human beings around you, if you know what I mean. I mean, what kind of awards can I give his profile? Michelangelo. Let's give him another one. I have 70k Steam points, I have enough. What else can we give him? Slow clap, hell yeah. I want another one. What else can we give you? Take 1 points, take him. There we go. And this is crazy because I actually just yesterday got recommended on YouTube a super racist and homophobic DBD YouTuber with like extremely, you know, homophobic, transphobic thumbnails and titles and blah blah blah. And so now I see the exact opposite in some way. That fits good. I mean, I don't know where you are right now in terms of stream. Like, I don't know, did you stop the stream? I don't know, like watching or... but honestly, I mean, just because it was released yesterday shouldn't mean that... Oh lord. He has the same cool add-on that I use. Good stuff. Why are you going for me? Why don't you go for Sable? Why would you? What? What was that? No, I guess he doesn't want to go for Sable because of the Ethernet. Understandable. But yeah, just because a killer is new release doesn't mean it should be bugged. Like, it's understandable to some degree, but especially when you have like a PTB face, then honestly, no. No. Shouldn't be that way. Especially when they're so game breaking like the one with the, you know, bugged audio. For survivors. Hex rune, interesting. Well, I found the rune. I mean... Oh, he got the X up. Oh no. Oh my... Ow, 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 ow. Shame me, owa. That was so bad. Oh lord. Ouch. Oh man, it was horrible. Like, the play was right, but... Oh. Damn. Let's first get ruined. Yeah, wait. Yeah, Leon, I know you like ADAS ads. I get it. I understand. After this, I only need 2 more. I only need 2 more hexes to be cleansed, and I finally got that goddamn achievement. Uh-oh. Oh, we might be in trouble, Leon. But I think he didn't see us. What? Oh my god, did you see the hitbox up there? He hit the top of the tree! That's so unfortunate. Was worth a try. I mean, yeah, I'm not the best survivor. I've mentioned that a couple of times before, have I? I'm such a weakling to chase. Ouch. But hey, I got my totem plants. That's all I need. I'm kind of happy about that already. But yeah, now I'm actually starting to feel very warm around the face and everything. That's when you really know. Ouch. Again, that's also the thing at the moment. It's summer. It's just super hot. It just makes everything even worse. Good that he timed that exactly on point with that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be dying in this second, aren't I? Well. Oh, true, I forgot he has a Mori! Yay! Wow, okay. So the 2 survivor games we played to wrap things up. The first one, the killer DCs, because he got flash blinded so many times. And I just get talented out the next time. Well, unfortunate. What you can do about it? Nothing happens. Dark Titus 26. Well, but hey, I got achievement progress, so I can't be mad. Yeah. That shall be it for today. 3-hour stream, an hour longer than the last time. Like mentioned, we want to be doing more frequent streams, especially DBD. We will be starting Santo to remake this weekend and probably stream some more DBD as well. So I'll see you there for that. Other than that, I will have a wonderful remaining day, starting to a new day, good night, evening, whatever. And I'll see you back soon at the Gaming Lodge. See ya.